Mother's Farm and Craft. So today we're going to be making some gnomes. So what we need for to make these is you're going to need a hot glue gun, some glue sticks, and I just so you can know about the price that you can pay, it's easier to get these at, or I guess it's cheaper to get these at the Dollar Tree than it is at Walmart. Walmart used to carry bags for 97 cents, but since they redid some of the stuff in their store, now it's $2.97 a bag. If your Walmart carries them for 97 cents, you just kind of have to look at the ounces, but I found the best value at the Dollar Tree. Okay, the other things that I got at the Dollar Tree are these fuzzy socks, and I have one of each pair. Then, back at Walmart, they do have wash rags that you can get. You can get like a multi-pack if you want to, or you could go and they have a section where they are cheap towels and cheap washcloths. So what I've done is I have just cut these up into little squares here. I think they're like 88 cents or a dollar, under $1, which you could also get them at the Dollar Tree if you wanted to, if you just wanted to go all there. Next, you're just going to need a coffee cup, and this is basically just for our rice. You will need a pair of scissors. I found the best value is to get the 10-pound bag of rice. It's only $4.94 at Walmart. That's better than getting it at the Dollar Tree, because you can get a pound of rice at the Dollar Tree for $1. Well, I'm getting 10 for $5, so it's twice as better deal. Then these right here is my little rubber band hair ties. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They also sell these at Walmart, and I believe they're 88 cents if you want to get the Walmart brand. And then you will need a sock. This is just an ankle sock is what I'm going to use. You could use the tube socks, or it's really whatever. Nobody's going to see this, so use whichever kind of sock you want. I don't want to buy the tube socks because I don't need the whole tube sock, so an ankle sock works just fine for me. Then I go to Hobby Lobby and I get these little hairs here. They have white, they have black, and they also have like this old man-ish look color. And there's also like a cream. Oh, cream, yes. So you can really get whatever kind that you want. I just have one of each. Now you can, it basically folds out into, it comes folded like this, and you can unfold it. And I believe I get 4 out of these. So they are $2.99. If you go there and you're just buying one of these, you know, try to catch them on sale or use your 40% coupon at Hobby Lobby. So that's really up to you. Okay, so now we're going to get started. So what we want to do is down here so I don't spill it. We'll get our bag cut open. What we're going to do is we're going to take our sock that nobody is going to care to see, our little ankle sock. Kind of stretch it out a little bit. We're going to take our coffee cup. We're going to fill it full of rice. And then I just have a plate down here, so that's up to you to where it's going to catch all of the stuff that's going to spill. So I'm just going to put this over the cup and flip it over like this. Alright, now once we do that, we're just going to mush it down a little bit because we want to try to get as fat as Gnome as we possibly can. And it's usually about 2 to 3 of these, whichever one you want is what we're going to do. It's kind of like milking a cow. You're just pushing it down. Okay. I'm going to add another scoop. And again, I'm just going to put this right over the top and pour it in. And some of that you might just have to work down, so that way you're not getting it, or not dumping any of it out. Okay. And I think 2 is probably good. I mean, obviously, if you have a tube sock and you want to make a really tall gnome, that would be something you could do with a tube sock if you wanted to make a tall gnome, which you don't really see too many, so that would be something neat to do. Okay. Then we're going to take one of our little hair rubber band guys. Get this as tight as I possibly. I think I'm going to add another cup. Okay, we're going to do one more cup. We can have a big fat guy. All right. Oopsie. All right, again, we're going to put this over the sock. Flip her over. It's going to try to slide off because there's a lot of weight, so just want to push it down. Just keep on pushing it down here. Really hoping I don't spill any of it. I'm probably gonna lose a little bit here. So it's completely full. Just hold it up and pull it out, it shrinks it down. So now I'm just gonna pull it down again. So I only lost about 6 pieces of rice, so I guess that's not too horrible. So I'm just gonna twist this so I can pull it down. Just keep twisting. Alright, I think we got it pretty full, so now I'm going to take my hair tie. I'm going to tie this off. Alright, there we go. And that's what that guy looks like so far. Alright. Right where we want him. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this rice, just put it back in my bag. Now I only use this rice for my gnome making. I'm not gonna dig in here and get my rice out to feed my family when I'm sticking stuff in here, whether it's a cup or something else. I would rather just keep it all separate. So now we're gonna move on. And let's see here. I think I'm gonna use this for the body. Alright, we're only going to use one, so you can actually make 2 gnomes with this. Now you're more than welcome to, get these ankle socks at the Dollar Tree since you're already there, or you can just buy a big pack of them for like $5 at Walmart, and that way it kind of saves you a little bit more money. Or you get like a 10 pack for $5, so you'll actually be saving money. Yep. Put some in the top. Alright. Guy on here. Get some loose rice. Okay. So there we go. Alright, he's got a cool little outfit. I'm going to take another little rubber band. And put this up here actually. Because I'm just going to leave all this in here for the hat to go on. Okay, now we need to make our nose. So we're just going to take a little square piece, and what I normally do is I cut it into 3 long strips of the washcloth, and then I just cut to where I have 3 long strips, and then I cut those strips into 3 pieces. So it's however you want to do it. It's however big that you want your nose. If you want a giant gnome nose, then you might make them a little bit bigger. But this is how I do them. And I sold a whole bunch last year, so I'm just going to stick with it. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to basically make like a taco here. But we're going to grab some rice, and we're just going to set it in the middle here, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a dab right here in the middle at the top. We're going to put some glue. Just like that, to where that just holds it. And see, we have our little taco here. I need another glue stick. Okay, then what we're going to do is on the end, we're just going to fold this up on this end to where it makes like this. And then we're going to take this in and kind of open it up and fold this bottom piece in here to where it kind of looks like one of those little crab ragoons that you get at the Chinese restaurant. Okay? Then we're going to take another little hair tie, and we're just going to wrap that around so that way our rice doesn't fall out. Okay, then what you can do So I got some rice sticking out here. Right, then what you can do is you can flare those out and see I've got 4 little pieces here. And so what we want to do is we need to figure out where we're going to put our nose on our gnome. So I don't want to put it way down here because I have to put my hair down here. So I'm going to put it up closer to here so that way I have more hair that I can hang down there. So once you have flared this out and made this flat, you just want to put some glue all right here on your little flap so that way you can just smash it right on to the body. Uh-oh. And my glue stick is being uncooperative. Might get some glue. There we go. Okay. Just a couple squirts on there, just enough to get it on there. So I'm just going to put it right here on my gnome. Just like that. Yay! It's got a nose. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pick out our hair, and I'm going to do some cream. Okay, now I have actually, you can get 4 pieces out of this, but sometimes I cut the 4 pieces in half again to where I can get 8 pieces so I can get more bang for my buck. Okay, so it's just, that's the back of it, where you can glue all this if you want to. I don't glue it all because I will be cutting part of this into a V, right? I'll be cutting this part off and then just saving these for on another little project that I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is you actually want where your hair is hanging down, that is where you want to cut up, so that way you have extra hair that's loose. You want to try to cut as close to this mesh piece right here as possible. So, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just gonna cut this, and my scissors suck. But if you get between the hair and that fabric there, just pull tight. And I need a new pair of scissors. Okay, so we just take this and we cut this part off. So we're going to put this over to the side. And see, we still have extra hair to where it doesn't look like we have just a straight cut off piece. We want it to look hairy on the sides. So I'm just going to do the same to the other side. Oh. Bad scissors. Make sure you have really good scissors. Alright. So see, it kind of looks like crap. It's not cut straight, but then again, it's a gnome. It looks cute. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little V right out here in the middle, so that way I can shove this up underneath the nose. Okay? So we're just going to make 2 little slits right here in the top. Let's see. Let's cut that little piece out there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to hike it up underneath our nose. Okay, now we want this to go up a little bit higher, only because when we put our hat on, we want it to cover all that hair. Okay, so I'm going to glue the V, this V right here, and then these lines here. That's really all that I glue. And I like to glue the V part first and get it on there before I glue these sides, because sometimes it'll dry real quick and then I have to use more glue. Okay. Get that angle thing up there. Okay. We got that side on, and now we're going to do this side. Alright. Okay. Halfway done. Okay. So now I have this one, it's black and it's got little glitter on it. So we're going to use one of these. Alright. So what we're going to do is and a lot of people cut these off or they glue them down. You know, that's extra stuff to hang in your hat to where you can kind of move it around. So I leave it. Now, the back of the sock, I usually put at the back of the head, kind of like this here, only because I'm going to fold this over, is what I'm going to do. Okay? Let's see, where was that at? Okay. Let me turn this guy so I can get it on here. Alright, spinning back around. Now what we need to do is, it doesn't have to go too far over the back, but what we need it to do, and we'll have to put some glue on there, but you want it to go over the nose to where it covers your rubber band, so that way you don't see it. Now you can pull yours down in the back a little bit, but what I'm going to do is, I'll probably glue some of it on there, but I'm going to take this guy and just let him hang over, is all that I'm going to do. So, right now, I'm going to take the tip of the top of the sock, and I'm going to put some hot glue on there so that way I can cover my nose. And I'm setting it on top of the nose, not flush with the nose, because I want it to go over the nose. And then we're going to pull it down a little bit, and I'm probably going to have to add some glue right over on both sides right here on the sock, so that way it doesn't keep rolling up, because it will roll up. And then I just have it on the back. I don't want to take it all the way down because I want this pattern to show, because it's not going to really show up front because you have your beard. So we're only going to take it that far, and I'll pull it down and get it to where it's a little bit crunkly. But I'm going to get some glue spots, 3 spots here, one on each side and one on the back, to hold it down. And again, you want to take the tip of the sock, so that way you're not using the folded part and you're pretty much wasting the sock. So I'm just going to fold that down, hold this down for just a second, and then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Move our hair back a little bit, and you don't really need that much glue, so, and then we're just going to fold that one down. Alright, and then we're going to do our back. The back is optional, but I like to, just because I don't want it to slide up there. So, let's see here. Let's see how our little guy looks. Now see, you see this where the foot, or the heel of the boot is. What you can do is you can take this and kind of, you have to do it how you want. Just make it a little bit fluffy and gaps and stuff. And you can even take your, if you don't want this flopping out and you want it to come down here, and just put a little bit of glue right here on the tip and put it where you want it, so that way it just kind of hangs down. Isn't he so cute? Oh, he's just looking so cute. Now, you can rough him up a little bit if you don't want it to look really neat there. And sometimes what I do is I take right up here under the nose and I'll twist it to where it kind of looks like, you know, the little mustache that you can, you know. But that's what I do with some of them, and a lot of people like that. I'll push all this hair down right over here, and I'll just grab some hair that's right here by underneath the nose, and I'll kind of do that to where it kind of looks neat. Alright, so now you can add a bow if you want, or you can decorate it with buttons. I've done buttons. You can put a fuzzy ball at the end if you'd like. There's all different kinds of ways that you can do it. You can take extra fabric and make their feet. It's really up to you. I'll have to make some different videos of what I like to do, but this is just one example that I like to make. You know, we're ending we're at the end of September, and so I've got to get started on making my nose. We have Oktoberfest coming up, and I like to fill my craft booth up that I have at a craft store, get my whole booth filled with gnomes, because this is my #1 seller that I have at the craft stores. Another one is wine bottles. So if you are a wine drinker and you can't figure out what you want to do with those bottles, and you don't just want to throw them away and you want to be crafty with it, you'll have to click into that video when I have it made. But this is my first gnome that I have put on YouTube, and I will be making plenty more. I make them out of vases. I love Goodwill. I love the Dollar Tree. But sometimes when you go to Goodwill, you can find it a lot cheaper, your vases, than to go to the Dollar Tree. So you can find them anywhere from 69 cents to 99 cents. Then some Goodwills have the first of the month on Saturdays, they do have half off sales on the entire store. So therefore you save even more money. But just to kind of give you a little glimpse of what a bottle gnome looks like, it kind of looks like this. And it's so cute, and it's tall. You can do different things with it. We did like a doggy print on there. We have little flowers here, and we did a full beard. So it's really up to you what you want to do with those, but I will be making that video next to show how I make bottle gnomes. Trying to think here. It's a gnome for under $10. You know, this is something that you can do with your kids, you can do with your grandkids, you can do it for a party with your church friends, whatever you want to do. You know, these are inexpensive crafts to make when, you know, you don't have a whole lot of money. And some of the stuff you have laying around your house, like bottles, or you have vases, and you have no idea what to do with them. A lot of people have rice, a lot of people have socks. So if you can make something cute like this and you only have to spend a couple dollars, why not do that? Because it's something that everybody loves. These are popular right now, and it's something to spruce up your home, especially during the holidays. And I'll be doing Christmas gnomes. I'm going to do some fall gnomes. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Hope that you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And y'all have a blessed day.